knick-knack on her big neck. My nigga selling crick neck for the stick neck. And I got a big dick neck for the chick chat. Matte black Hellcat, pick up an eye bitch, this ain't Hellcat. So I got the dick, now the bitch need a tic tac. Give me a dummy, you know they gon' hit back.
What it do, y'all? It's your boy. It's your friendly neighborhood large fry from Mickey D's. I need y'all to do me a favor and go over and follow my Instagram, because not all of my notifications on YouTube go out whenever I upload. Like, how y'all watch a upload every week and is not following me on Instagram to stay updated when I post? Some people be days late to an upload because they didn't get the notification the day it was uploaded. So that's why I wanted y'all to go over and follow me on Instagram. At the time of this recording, we're about to reach 400,000 subscribers. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hokage out. Y'all ever heard of a pick-me person? It's basically like a person who begs for the attention, acceptance, or approval of somebody. Now, I don't know about you, but I found out real quick how annoying this type of person can be a good minute ago. I remember this one day back in sophomore year of college. I was leaving the gym on my Hot Boy Summer type beat, you know what I'm saying? Showing off my bulging muscles that I would have had if, you know, I just worked a little harder. I get back to my dorm room and my friend Jerry, that was in my circle, but not completely in my circle, he hits me up and is like, yo, me and some other homies finna be chilling at Facilities 2 tonight. If you ain't got nothing else to do, slide, fam. And of course I accept, because one, he's one of the homies I actually enjoy being around, and two, every night back then you would usually find me at certain spots on campus anyway, doing God knows what, living that campus life. One night you might find me in the main building, second floor with my core group, high off of life. Another night you might find me in one of my friends' dorms, high off of life, chilling, doing God knows what. Then another night you might find me outside at events or in the game room with my core group, high off of life, doing God knows what. I was all over the place making memories, bruh. I loved every second of it too. My campus life was literally a movie. Later that night, I pull up to Facilities 2, which was one of the high-class co-ed dorm buildings on campus. Now, this place was like paradise compared to the dorms I stayed at, which was basically the trap, literally. Both of the dorms I stayed in my first 2 years, nicknames were the trap. I learned the hard way why it was given that name the minute I got to college. Now, usually when I'd hang out with Jerry in Facilities 2, he'd always have like 2 other friends with him that I really didn't care if they were there or not. But this time it was different because I looked through the glass and I saw that he brought a girl with him, and not just any girl. A girl that I personally knew and had some conversations with before, but could tell off the dribble by the way she acted that she was fighting some very heavy internal demons, I might say. I mean, it wasn't nothing I couldn't handle. Like, I didn't have no problem with her yet. We're gonna call her Gwen. I get inside and knew off the dribble there was a disturbance in the force. Something was very off about this picture, because the way she reacted to everything was not normal, my guy. She was viciously trying to seek the attention of every guy walking through that room. And I do mean every guy walking through that room, thus becoming a pick-me girl. Soon as she see me, she Millie Rock over my way and get all up in my personal space, bro. Like, I ain't get no room to breathe. And she greeted me, but like in a very psychotic way. Like, shorty was acting strange, very much lunatic behavior. Like, there was something real loony about this tune. Whole time in my head, I'm thinking like, bruh, this girl gotta be off a perk. And I was about to blow. But, however, I'm a person that chooses peace over chaos unless provoked, so I decided to back her up out of my personal space, bottle up my irritation, keep calm, and be nice to her, and just tried to have a regular conversation. Because it's clear internally she was going through it, you know? Which was a bad idea, because that gave her exactly what she wanted. This created a misconception in her mind about my motives. See, ain't nothing wrong with being nice to somebody and just having a regular conversation with them. But trying to have a regular conversation with a borderline psychopath that clearly has different intentions with you is pretty much mental suicide. That's like trying to have a regular conversation with Toga from My Hero. It ain't gonna end well, especially if she likes you. So after putting me through mental gymnastics, she started hitting me with all these random questions, and I ain't even gonna drag this out. I'm gonna keep it short. Let me tell y'all how weird this conversation got. She was asking me how she could get basketball players to like her, and that she's used to guys coming up to her first. It definitely don't look like it. And that it hasn't been happening lately, so she's trying to shoot her shot first this time, but she doesn't know if they find her attractive. So I say to her, look, If you're trying to take the first approach route, then you won't know until you shoot your shot and figure out yourself. You can't expect a hit if you don't swing. I don't know about anybody else, but if I find somebody attractive, I'ma show it through my actions or just tell them. And as soon as I said that, she looked at me so viciously and was like, well, Mello, that was my nickname back in college. Do you find me attractive? Nani? Now, I don't know about my boy Jerry, but in my eyes, Gwen was a 55 overall Hall of Fame plate cleaner with no badges. Her and Big Mom from One Piece had a little something in common, and I'll be the first person to tell you I was not attracted to Shorty in any type of way. Never will be. I came, I saw, I did not want to conquer. What I really wanted to say, I'm glad I didn't, because I had a very fly mouth back then, and still do. I'm working on it, but I could switch from nice to menace to society timing and be cutthroat whenever I felt like it. But however, I decided to just choose the calm, honestly nice, not brutally honest, but calm, honestly nice route, because I remember what my dad told my mom once. On the other side of what you say is another human being. So I just let her off with a light. You not ugly, but I just don't find you attractive. Shorty gets angered, big fella. Like, what you getting mad for? Plenty of females have told me the exact same thing. I ain't obligated to like you. From the way you was acting, I could tell you were scared of rejection already, but I ain't realized it was this bad. Every emotion after that towards me from her was very petty and malicious. She was doing everything in her power to make me feel like straight dog water, but everything she threw at me, I countered with no reaction. Like, she was trying, but whole time I was just like, okay. So I walk off to one of the couches and tried my best to ignore her and just kick it with the homies, because she was getting on my last nerve. 3 minutes later, this girl I knew that was always in the game room, we're gonna rename her Drea, walks in the lobby looking stressed, but not stressed. She immediately looks in my direction, walks over to me, pulls me to the side, says to me in the most stressed but not stressed, seductive looking face she needs to talk to me about a problem in private over by the stairway, which is the same place that leads to the dorm room she lived in. So at first I'm thinking like, a problem? Oh, rad. I might be able to fix it. Then I remembered, oh, never mind. Ain't nothing finna happen. She actually does look stressed out about something. But that don't mean I can't be the reliever, you know what I'm saying? She grabs my hand and we walk over to the stairway. And as soon as we get to the door, wait! Check it out. Gwen was going ham trying to get my attention. She would not stop running her mouth. Her energy was through the roof. Like, let me be great, woman. She done already made up in her mind what she thought was about to happen between me and Drea. And she might have been right. But I don't even know the end of this story yet either. She was messing up my possible happy ending, therapy session. I was trying to give her signals like, yo, you don't get your... You cock like me, little thot. It got so chaotic to the point where I could just see the disgust in Drea's eyes. Like, we was looking at each other like, this girl need more than help. Off the rip, Drea was not having it and was like, you know what, Mello? Go on ahead. It must be very important. We'll talk later. I'll see you in the game room. She gives me the hug and leaves the room.
You mad now? The anime music in the back. What you trying to get into?
What
is
so important that you stopped me for? Well, do you find me attractive at all?
You really? Okay.
Are you kidding me?
That's wild. All that just for that? I ought to block you on my phone and real life. We'll talk, bro. I hope you enjoy it, man.